Today we're heading out to Bushwick, out in Brooklyn, to see my friend's studio. His name is Ian Sklarsky. He's an illustrator and just an all-around great guy, and he makes the coolest drawings and products. Out there! It's a beautiful day here in Bushwick, Brooklyn. As you can see, we're almost to Ian's house, and I can't wait for you to see what he does. It's awesome. Hey, how are you?
What's up? Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love that shirt.
Thank you.
It's a good combo. Partying all the time. For our viewers who are unfamiliar with the magic of you, tell them a little bit about what you do.
So I'm an artist, and I work in blind contour. And
what is that?
Blind contour is one line without looking at the paper.
How did you get into blind contour drawing?
5th grade. Most people in art class do blind contour for like one day, and then the next day they go on to like shading, the next day they do stipple work.
And you fought, you're like, no, I'm only doing...
Well, I kept it up. So I've just continued doing it, and it was about 7, 8 years ago in Chicago that people were like, Ian, you need to start showing this. And you know, I made a name for myself, and here in New York, I've drawn, I want to say, over 3,000 people.
So wait, so where are you from originally? You mentioned Chicago. Were
Chicago. I was born in New York.
Okay.
But I grew up most of my years in Chicago.
Okay.
And then came here 5 years ago, a little over 5 years.
And you hit the ground running here, and I mean, everyone knows, I don't know if everyone knows who you are, but they will soon. Do you paint? Did you do like screen prints?
I did, well, I do watercolor, I do pen work, and right now I'm blasting into tons of stuff. There's
these are amazing. That's
yeah,
3D.
This is a 3D blind contour of the scarecrow.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, scarecrow lion. Someone got Dorothy. I gave Dorothy to someone, so this is the Tin Man.
You gotta make another Dorothy.
Yeah, we can cast these into bronze or silver or Thai gold.
It's incredible.
So, you know, getting my mind around taking that, you know, this 2D, making it 3D is something that's amazing. I have a product line in South Korea with Tomboy and Kamado Square. These are napkins that I'm making in South Africa.
Okay.
Which again are my flamingos. A lot of people like the flamingos.
I love the flamingos. How often, I mean, how many times a day or hours a day are you drawing?
I usually make 6 things. I draw
like
probably 2 hours a day.
No, I see these little plastic things around, and that's your sculptures over there. Is this, can we give a little demo?
Yes, we can. We gotta start this up, so give it like 10 seconds or so.
So you're gonna make me a squirrel.
I'm gonna make you a squirrel.
Awesome.
This thing is amazing. Yeah, this is a 3D pen, and what it does is, I don't know if you can see.
Oh, that's so cool.
It will draw.
It's like a worm.
It will draw straight up, and depending on how.
No way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like soldering, but
it's exactly
way cooler.
like soldering. It's kind of fun because, you know, I have a lot of artists that I look up to. One is Henry Darger. He was a crazy person, completely crazy, but his work is beautiful, and he would just copy and paste, literally by hand, because it was back in the day when they had no copiers, images and just repeat. So what I like to do, especially with you know, my blind contours, is to be able to repeat stuff. Right.
It's very Warholian of you.
Yeah. So it just comes off like
that. That is awesome. I'm excited. I don't know if I told you, but we have a secret for you. We're gonna go visit an amazing illustrator that you know and I know.
What?
Robert Richards.
What?
Yeah. We're gonna go to a quick little visit.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. We're going to Mercer Street.
Okay.
Where Robert lives.
I'm so excited.
I'm really excited. He's so great. I mean, I always see him out at like functions and art events. He's got the big, huge, great big glasses and the best outfits always. And
he used to do all the illustrations for all the fashion houses.
Right. Before digital, he would like draw up all the fashion, the runway shows. Hi,
hello.
Hi, Robert. How are you?
Come in.
Great to see you. Thank you for having us.
Here. Go straight back.
All right.
Through the mess.
Wow. Look at all this. This is amazing. All the work.
There it is.
Ah. Robert, thank you so much for having Ian and I over. We are huge fans of your work.
Well, thank you.
How did you get into it? How did you begin, and how did you find your way?
I've never done anything else.
Okay,
I've been drawing professionally since about 15,
really?
and I've never done anything else.
Did you go to art school or classes before
I
15?
went to
or-
art school but I went to a very serious school, the museum school in Boston.
Okay,
And I was very, very young, just over 16.
wow.
And it was way too classical a discipline for me. I wanted to draw, dresses with big bows on them and, funny things.
Yeah.
But they would just stick you in front of a plaster cast of a foot. And I do think you have to learn that kind of drawing.
Yeah,
But I couldn't do it, so I started doing little sketches, and I took them around to the shops on Newbury Street in Boston.
sure.
And I started getting work.
Was it for designers you were drawing for,
No, I was
or
drawing for
stores?
shops.
Okay. When did you move to New York from Boston?
In the 60s,
Awesome.
late 60s.
Great. Did you grow up outside Boston? Is that why you went there, or where did
No,
you grow
I
up?
grew up in Maine,
In Maine. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Whereabouts?
a little town called Sanford, Maine, which is between the two glamour capitals of Maine, which are Kennebunkport and
Yeah.
Ogunquit. And Sanford is about 7 miles inland
That's great.
and really dull.
Yeah. What were your influences when you were like a kid that wanted you, like, you said the fashion magazines, right? Yeah.
Magazines and movies.
And movies. When you moved to New York in the 60s, where did you live? What was your favorite part? What was it like?
Well, I never had any struggle when I moved to New York because I moved into a very glamorous apartment at number 333 East 69th Street.
Great number.
With 2 friends. Then I moved downtown, which I should have done in the first
Sure.
place. I moved into that big building up here on 8th Street and Broadway, which was the first tall building in
Downtown, yeah, in the area.
Manhattan.
Sure.
And I've been downtown ever since. And now I realize that 70% of my life is downtown,
Right.
including the way I think.
Yes. I was looking at this beautiful cover. What
Yes,
is-
this was a show I just did in Berlin.
I love inside here, you got a great quote. Allures, no redemption, no rehab, no regrets, no closets, no apologies. Just one gay man's dizzy ride drawing his way through the worlds of fashion, beautiful people, naked men, movie stars, porn stars, poets and jazz singers, starting in the 50s and continuing to this very moment. This is the best way to live. And I feel like you've always done that.
But that's true. I've never apologized for who I am. No. I'm just an old queer. And that's fine.
Yeah,
I was a young queer once, but I was still a queer.
sure.
So
What would be your favorite project you did, I guess, through the years, top three?
singularly my favorite thing that I ever did, singularly, was drawing Yves Saint Laurent live. And it was the first time I ever went to Paris to work. And my editor that I was working with called me and said, the people at Saint Laurent have agreed to let you draw him. And I said, when? Thinking I had months of preparation.
Yeah, I know.
And she said, at 2 o'clock.
No way.
And it was like noon. So I got it together, and that was one of the best moments.
So guys, thank you so very much. This means so much. I really appreciate it. Robert, where can we find you online?
Robert W. Richards Art on Facebook and coming up on Instagram.
Okay, Robert W. Richards Art and?
And Ian Sklarsky, on Instagram.
All right, and I'm Kyle Supley for Out There. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Da 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 da. Out There.